I think we certainly had some points in this where it was like, now, do you really want to stay? Are you going to stay? And if you leave, it's going to be on you because we're at the table. We're at the table and we want to negotiate. We want to hear. People want to know, what is the $1 billion deal? What's going on? What's involved? Like, it's a business decision.
I want to see the terms of the $1 billion deal too.
I know you do, Casey.
And I know it's not going to get negotiated in the media, right? So,
well, stay excited, Casey. It depends on who you talk to around town. Some people are, incredibly excited and at all costs want to see the Oakland A's remain as a generational fixture of our community. They've been here for decades. We were all raised up with them here, and certainly having this moment of being faced with another team moving on, that's painful to process, and not wanting to be a part of that type of decision.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you understand the generational value of the sports franchise, which is something you can't quantify. I say that a lot mathematically, but what will it take for you? And is it even possible to get to a yes before the end of this year based on the timeline we're given right now?
Getting to a yes before the end of this year, that's a step. Our next step is September 20th, where we'll be looking at some cost and financial analysis. And you know what? There's not a report there. It's an oral report. So I personally have challenges with reviewing and discussing significant areas like cost and finances in a project like this without having something for the public to see, for us to really review and understand prior to going into that meeting. And so as a next step, I can't imagine that on the 20th, there's going to be a significant decision made, but there will be an opportunity to review and consider more where we're in the project.
And I know that you're going to need to see the actual terms. It's actually a little disconcerting to me to hear that on that 9/20 date, which I've had circled on my calendar for a long time, that they're just giving you an oral briefing instead of the actual numbers. But hopefully then they can get a finalized development agreement, community benefits agreement, and those terms to you so you can share them with your constituents for a couple months and then maybe take a vote on that before the end of the year. And who knows? But yeah, that is a little alarming to me.
It's an oral report, and like I shared, I don't favor oral reports. I mean, sometimes it's necessary, it's needed when we need to get something timely, but I believe that we've had enough time to bring something more back for us to look at, put our hands to, and discuss with the public being able to see more. And I think for me, as a leader, certainly as someone who's running to serve at this highest level of ensuring how we show up and serve our community, is truly from a place of integrity and transparency and access. And that's what our residents deserve.